The notification arrives in your inbox. Your Cyber Essentials Plus assessment is scheduled. For many business leaders, this moment triggers a familiar flutter of anxiety. Will we pass? What if they find something we missed? It's natural to feel apprehensive about having your digital defenses scrutinized, but here's the truth that might surprise you. A CE Plus audit isn't a gotcha moment waiting to happen. It's your opportunity to prove what you already know, that your business takes cybersecurity seriously. While standard Cyber Essentials relies on your honest self-assessment, Cyber Essentials Plus takes things up a notch with hands-on verification. Think of it as the difference between describing your house's security features and actually having a security expert walk through your home. The assessor isn't there to catch you out. They're there to confirm that what you've implemented actually works in practice. When you know what to expect from Cyber Essentials Plus, the process transforms from something daunting into something empowering. Your assessor will be conducting a series of technical checks, but each one serves a clear purpose in validating your cybersecurity posture. The assessment begins with your digital front door, your external facing systems. The assessor will conduct vulnerability scans from outside your network, much like a security consultant might walk around the perimeter of a building checking for unlocked doors or broken windows. This external firewall scan examines your public IP addresses and any services you're running that are visible to the internet. What they're looking for isn't perfection, but evidence that you've implemented the basic security controls properly. Are your firewalls configured correctly? Are unnecessary services switched off? Have you kept your externally facing systems patched and up to date? These scans often reveal surprisingly little to worry about for businesses that have been following good practices, which is precisely the point. For smaller businesses looking to strengthen their approach, understanding proper firewall configuration can make a significant difference to this external assessment. Next comes the internal assessment, where things get more detailed. The assessor will perform credentialed scanning of a representative sample of your devices, both servers and workstations. This isn't about installing mysterious software or compromising your systems. Instead, you'll provide controlled access that allows the assessor to check that your devices meet the Cyber Essentials requirements. They'll verify that operating systems are current and properly patched, that unnecessary software has been removed, and that security settings align with the framework's requirements. For many businesses, this internal scanning becomes a moment of quiet pride as they see their good housekeeping habits validated by an independent expert. While much of cybersecurity focuses on technical controls, the CE Plus assessment recognizes that humans remain both the strongest and most vulnerable link in the security chain. The assessor will examine your browser configurations and email security measures, including checks on anti-malware protection. This part of the Cyber Essentials Plus assessment looks at whether your browsers are configured securely, with appropriate security settings enabled and unnecessary plugins removed. Your email security gets similar scrutiny, with particular attention paid to how well your systems can detect and block malicious attachments and links. The assessor will verify that your anti-malware solutions are active, current, and properly configured across your environment. In today's hybrid working world, cloud-based services form the backbone of most business operations. The CE Plus audit pays careful attention to how you've secured these cloud services, particularly focusing on multi-factor authentication, MFA implementation. The assessor will verify that MFA is properly configured for cloud services and that you've implemented appropriate access controls. They'll check that former employees can't still access your cloud resources and that administrative privileges are properly managed. For businesses that have embraced cloud services thoughtfully, this often becomes another area where good practices shine through. Perhaps no aspect of the Cyber Essentials Plus audit generates more anxiety than the review of administrative privileges. The assessor will examine how you manage local admin rights on workstations and administrative access to your systems generally. This isn't about catching you with too many administrators. It's about verifying that you've implemented a thoughtful approach to privileged access. Do your users have appropriate levels of access for their roles? Are administrative privileges granted only when necessary and properly managed? Have you implemented controls to prevent the casual use of administrative accounts for everyday tasks? Many businesses discover during this process that they've actually implemented better controls than they realized, often exceeding the baseline requirements through good instinctive practices. With remote and hybrid working now the norm, the CE Plus assessment includes careful examination of how you manage mobile devices and remote access. The assessor will check that company devices, whether laptops, tablets, or smartphones, are properly secured and managed. This includes verifying that devices are encrypted, that they receive security updates promptly, and that appropriate controls are in place for lost or stolen devices. For businesses with bring your own device policies, the assessment examines how personal devices are managed when accessing company resources. Throughout the Cyber Essentials Plus assessment, assessors pay particular attention to configuration details that might seem minor but have significant security implications. They'll examine firewall rules, user account policies, software installation restrictions, and security update mechanisms. This granular review often reveals the quality of your cybersecurity implementation. Businesses that have approached security systematically with clear policies and consistent implementation typically sail through this detailed examination. When you know what to expect from CE Plus, you can prepare appropriately and approach the assessment with confidence. Success isn't about having perfect systems, it's about demonstrating that you've implemented the required controls effectively and consistently. The businesses that perform best in CE Plus audits are typically those that have treated cybersecurity as an ongoing practice rather than a one-time checklist exercise. They've established routines for applying security updates, managing user access, and monitoring their systems. They've documented their approaches and can demonstrate that their security measures work in practice. Completing your Cyber Essentials Plus audit successfully sends a powerful message to customers, partners, and suppliers. In a world where data breaches make headlines regularly, your CE Plus certification demonstrates that you've submitted to independent verification of your cybersecurity practices. This isn't just about meeting a compliance requirement, it's about positioning your business as a trusted partner in an increasingly security-conscious marketplace. When procurement processes ask about cybersecurity credentials, your CE Plus certification provides concrete evidence of your commitment to protecting data and systems. The key to a successful Cyber Essentials Plus assessment lies in viewing it as validation rather than interrogation. Your assessor is there to confirm that your good work meets the required standards, not to find fault with your efforts. Preparation certainly helps, ensuring your documentation is current, your systems are patched, and your team understands the process. But if you've been following good cybersecurity practices consistently, the CE Plus audit becomes an opportunity to showcase your achievements rather than a source of stress. Remember that the assessor wants you to succeed. They're there to help you demonstrate compliance with the framework, not to create obstacles. When issues do arise, they're typically straightforward to address and often highlight opportunities for improvement that strengthen your overall security posture. You have 30 days from initial assessment to address any issues and submit a request for retest without additional fees. The journey through a Cyber Essentials Plus assessment, when approached with proper preparation and the right mindset, becomes a milestone worth celebrating. Tangible proof that your business has achieved a recognized standard of cybersecurity excellence. Understanding the importance of Cyber Essentials extends far beyond compliance. It's about building a foundation of digital trust that supports business growth and protects your most valuable assets. Ready to begin your Cyber Essentials Plus journey with confidence? Get in touch today to discuss how we can help your business demonstrate its cybersecurity excellence.